a new week and welcome to Unplug, where we give you updates on everything that is happening around you. This is brought to you by every NG, and like I like to say, this is the perfect mix of entertainment, national news, politics, foreign stories, every single thing that you need to get your day started. My name is Judith, and let's go into Unplug. First up, we have Bibi Naija housemate Erica Nlewedim, and she has put out a public service announcement saying that she is a standout actress. Now, this is coming after a magazine cover that she had alongside other up-and-coming actresses, actually people who have made it somewhat in the industry, and she was photographed with them, and she was like, look, guys, I have hustled for 15 years to get to where I am, and now I have been recognized as a standout actress. So next time you see Erica, call her standout actress, ma. Alright, moving on from that, let's talk about Wathoni, Bright O, and Dorathy. Guys, this story is loaded. So over the weekend, we had banter back and forth after the Friday reunion episode, where, they were talking about the Ozo and Dora situation. And of course, we all know, even those of us that were watching this season, the last season, we were giving having headache for the both of them. So obviously, we had to settle that at the reunion, and we were talking, and Dorathy said, I didn't have feelings for Ozo. Ozo said, well, I don't know, but she was my G. And Katrina was, I think, Ozo had feelings for Dorathy. And then we now had Wathoni there saying, yeah, Dorathy definitely had feelings for Ozo, and she's so pained that he did not pick her. Now, while they were going back and forth, obviously that upset Dora, and she lashed out on Wathoni immediately. Now, while they were going back and forth, Wathoni said something very, very, but we'll get to that later. Now, after she said what she said, she went ahead hours later to make a tweet saying, and the balloons were found shaking. Now, of course, the explorers came for her, and they assumed that she was body shaming Dora, seeing that she's heavier on the front side. Alright, so after that happened, the explorers came for her, they dragged her, and then Wathoni had to tender a public apology, even tagging Dorathy, which couldn't really be possible because I think Dora had blocked her. It wasn't showing the art side. So after she apologized and everything went by, people now went back to the video she made of how Dorathy was intimate with Brighto. Now, if you watch the season, you know that there's a triangle in that triangle. The Ozo, Nengi, and Dorathy triangle has another triangle that has Dora in the middle because she also had feelings for Brighto at some point. Well, we have gone back and forth with this, and people are like, okay, so what exactly is going on? Can we get details? Because we didn't see this thing that Wathoni is talking about, so what exactly is the problem? Well, definitely we'll get updates on that, and we'll be giving it to you as soon as it drops. Still on the Bibi Naija stories, Nina has been called out by a brand. Yes, Nina Ivy from, the third season has been called out by a brand, I beg your pardon, after she went ahead to perform surgery while under, a contract with this healthy weight loss brand. Now, I don't know how this happened, but the person who owned the brand came out and said, barely 3 weeks after you signed the deal with me, you're going ahead to use the millions of naira that I paid you to do plastic surgery, and you're tarnishing my brand image because people are supposed to get the vibe that this brand works naturally. So you going behind us, you didn't let us know you were doing this surgery. If not, we won't have signed this deal. You going behind us to do surgery now makes it look like we're lying. But Nina hasn't responded to this yet. But the backstory to that is that Nina is going to have plastic surgery done on her body, and she was very open about it. She made a video, and surprise, Coco by Chloe is going to be her bedmate because they were sharing the room, they had their beds, and people are asking, what's going on? Coco, you've had one before, why are we doing a second one? Anyway, it's her body, her choice, I guess. Now, Nina is saying that she can't wait to show her body, she's excited. Meanwhile, this brand is going haywire in the corner. We'll give you updates on that as it drops as well. Okay, let's talk about other entertainment stories. And good news for Davido, Wizkid, and Funke Akindele-Bello as they walked home with awards over the weekend. Now, Davido got most searched artist, Wizkid got, and this is the second time he's getting that. Wizkid got most popular song, biggest artist, biggest song. Like 3 of the awards. And Funke Akindele-Bello got the most popular female actress. Congratulations to all of them on these awards. So moving on, we have some scandal. What is the entertainment industry without a little bit of scandal here and there? Now, people were celebrating Father's Day and having the swell time celebrating their dads and the father figures in their lives. Mercy Aigbe, a Nollywood actress, had a go at it with her ex-husband, Lanre Gentry, on Instagram. This drama is capable of giving you a headache because it started off after Mercy gave herself a shout out saying that she was performing the role of both mother and father and she wishes herself a happy Father's Day. This did not sit well with her ex-husband who went ahead to say, if you like, oh, wish yourself happy Father's Day, or if you like, take your children to the moon and back. I contributed a lot to the upbringing of our kids. You can paint me bad as much as you want, but I have evidence that I even trained someone that wasn't my daughter because of you. Now, after he said this, Mercy came and said, I will have evidence against you. And she posted this man saying that the award of the most irresponsible father goes to him. Whoa, that was a hard one. So after that, they were going back and forth. The man said what he said and said he was going to expose her for her callous and evil deeds. And Mercy was like, do your worst. I mean, the whole back and forth was a lot. And people are getting tired because this is not the first time. Father's Day is always something like this with Mercy. She's always doing it. Last year it happened. 2 years ago it happened. And people are like, are you not tired? Don't you pity your kids? What exactly is going on with the both of you? Either you saw this off social media or you leave us be. Please. That was the comment that people were dropping, under the story. Okay, let's talk about some national news now. And first up, Joint Administration Matriculation Board, popularly known as Jamb, has attributed its poor sales this year to the NIN registration. Now, according to the Jamb registrar, he was saying that because so many people were not able to get their NIN registration, they weren't able to register for Jamb, which means poor sales. And a lot of people are like, makes sense. I mean, this NIN registration thing frustrated a lot of people. But aside that, why are we not focusing on the fact that so many people who were supposed to go into university this year were unable to because they did not have the NIN registration? That's the question that remains unanswered, and people are really clamoring to get answers on that. Now, moving on in the national stories, the Minister of Labour, Chris Ngige, has said that the President has agreed to address the issues of insecurity in the Southeast. So, we need to have a dialogue with the President to address issues happening in the country. And of course, we all know what has been happening in the Southeast, the killings, the insecurities, lockdowns, people who have been afraid to go about their daily businesses because they're unsure if they'll make it back home alive. And the Minister of Labour, I beg your pardon, coming out to say this is triggering a lot of people because people are asking, the Southeast, are they not part of Nigeria? Why are you taking so much time and then they have to call you in for a meeting for you to agree to address the issues of things that are happening in your regime under the country that you're supposed to keep united? That tells a lot about the kind of president that you are. But let's talk about something happening on the foreign scene. And Prince Charles, who is the heir apparent to the British throne, is set to change documents allowing breakaway royals like we have seen with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and their kids to retain their title. Now, particularly, he's talking about Prince Archie, who was said to be in line for the throne. According to the reports, Prince Charles is signing the documents that would allow him to cancel Archie's title as as part of the people who are in line for the throne once he becomes king. Still on the foreign scene, we are sending our condolences to the first family of the US, as they lost the first dog of the United States, Jamb. Now, the Biden family have been thrown into mourning after their 13-year-old dog died. Our thoughts and our prayers are with the Biden family. Let's talk a little bit of sports, and I have good news for the Nigerians who are fans of boxer Deontay Wilder, as he has revealed that he has Nigerian roots. Now, according to Deontay Wilder, his findings have shown that he's from Edo State, and he said that once he's done with pursuing what he wants to pursue at this stage of his career, he's going to come all the way back home to explore the culture, to get to know the people and his ancestors. And we know how these things go. When people find out that they're from Africa, they're so excited, wanting to come home and explore things. Let's see how that goes with Deontay Wilder. There we have it. Those are the updates that I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Unplug. And keep it engaged with me tomorrow as we bring you more updates. Until next time, this is brought to you by Every NG, and my name is Jamb.